What's that smell? Is that your fragrance? It smells so good. You see, this is what can happen if you find the right scent. Today, I will be talking all about fragrances and the need to knows about them, including all the basics you need to know before buying fragrances, how to choose what's right for you, and how to apply fragrances. First, let's talk about the basics you need to know. For a lot of people, all they need is just a fragrance to put on every single day just to smell good. But others, they want something for special occasions or like, let's say to the gym, something more special. As your first fragrance, you don't want to buy something so expensive. So start off with something a little bit more budget around like the 40 range. And then if you like it and then you see a value in it, then try to go up to the hundreds. But don't just buy what you want. If you are buying a more budget-friendly fragrance, then you will need to know which one is right, because a lot of budget-friendly fragrances are not the best, and some you could find that are amazing for a very low price. Now I will be showing you how to apply your fragrance. First, you need to figure out what fragrance you're gonna wear. All fragrances are different and some are stronger than others. So to figure out how much sprays you need to do, you need to look at the scent profile. So something like Jimmy Choo Man Ice, it's very fresh and light. So with this one, you might want to do around 5, which might seem a lot, but it really depends on the scent. Something more stronger like Montel Intense Cafe Rosetro, you will only want to do around 2 sprays because this is very powerful and strong, so you don't want to overwhelm anyone. I'm going to be wearing YSL Y EDP. So what I like to do one behind the ear, one behind the other ear, and then one behind the neck. I would spray it around 6 inches away from you, so you don't like spray it too far out and then it doesn't even get on your skin, or if you go like this, then it will just be messy. So one behind the ear, one behind the other ear, one behind the neck. I also like to do a spray on the wrist sometimes. So simply one right here. Whenever you spray it on your wrist, you could just dab like this, add some on your hoodie or shirt or on your neck. Just make sure not to rub it, because if you rub it, then the longevity, which means how long the fragrance lasts, it will go down, and it will also just make it smell a little bit mixed up, because the way a fragrance is made, it's supposed to smell one way in the beginning, and then it'll go through and it'll last longer, and then it'll smell different. Typically, the light and refreshing summer ones, you will want to do way more sprays than a really dark and heavy winter fragrance, so keep that in mind. Now let's talk about prices and where to buy fragrances. You can always just go to your local Sephora or Ulta or just the mall, and they will always have fragrances, but the prices might not be the best. The selection they might have might not be the greatest. Whenever you see a video on social media saying that a fragrance is really good, say it's very good, you just go out and buy it without smelling it, like buying it online or something because you believe in it, but it gets there and it smells horrible. A way to avoid this is by getting samples. They're way cheaper at a fraction of the price, and you could still have the luxury of having that fragrance, but just a little bit less. That way you don't have to commit to a full bottle and you could just have it. Use code COSURIC at checkout at fanaticscents.com for the cheapest samples out there. But if you're looking for a whole bottle and you know what you want, I wouldn't get it off Sephora or anything. I would try to find it online, because they have the cheapest prices on there, and the retailers, the big companies, they sell it to them for cheaper so they could just sell it in bulk. So I would do that. Some good places are jomashop.com, eDiscounter Perfumes, and Aura Fragrance. To choose a fragrance perfect for you, you will need to know what kind of scent you like. If you like the fresh ones, the sweet ones, sophisticated, or dark, whatever. This one is Prada L'Homme, and it's a Eau de Toilette, which abbreviated EDT. It has the lowest amount of perfume oil concentration. This one, the EDT, it actually lasts a long time, but others may not. So The more higher you go in perfume concentration, the better it gets on longevity. So this one is an extrait de parfum, which means the oil concentration is very, very high. The extracts are more expensive, but they are worth it because you're getting way more hours and just way better longevity and sillage with it. Today, I talked about everything you need to know about fragrances and how, when, and where you need them. Now you know all the basics of perfumery. You will be set with the information I have provided today for all the things fragrance related. And with that, keep smelling great. See you in the next one.